good.
So let's come over here.
Okay.
This is the first thing that I noticed, and I walked by lots of like standees and stuff, but for whatever reason this caught my eye. Mainly because I wanted to see if there were any new characters. First things first, Rey and Kylo. Not a surprise. We see Rose there on the right side. But if you go like up, I don't know if it'll look right, but you can see Supreme Leader Snoke, and enter Snoke theory here. He's wearing kind of like a robe here. I think I saw someone on Twitter call him Liberace, and I think that's probably what they're going for. It almost looks like a Jedi robe. Would you agree with that? Is that like any Jedi robe you've ever seen?
I mean, Jedis just wear tannish colored. They wear pretty much what everyone else
It looks
wears.
kind of elegant, so maybe he's just Bail Organa. Let's just say that.
I like how he's not giant.
So we've got a Star Wars The Last Jedi puzzle. I think it's kind of Disney's joke for like, hey, try all your theories are basically a puzzle, and so why don't you just, do this? It's more practical this way, isn't it? All right, so this is the thing I'm most excited about, probably, because, well, first of all, R2-D2. Like, do you remember like a couple of years ago, you could control BB-8 with like your phone and stuff like that, and they had like the Force Command Watch wristband thing. Well, now they've got this for R2-D2. R2. Yeah, let's get a question. R2. Do you want to go into town and you want to go to Tashi Station, get some power converters? Interesting. So Kylo and Rey, if you're paying close attention, they're wearing the same thing, basically. Like each of them is wearing like a very similar costume from the previous movie. So Rey is, she basically, this is her Jakku outfit, but kind of just with a different color tone. Interesting to note the fact that, like, is she like a gray Jedi? Is there something going on there? Like, she's not dressed like the traditional Jedi colors, and gray is usually like in between, light and dark. It's interesting. And then Kylo, of course, is in his straight up, dark attire, his cape. And I think because they're still pushing the helmet, he's, the helmet's still going to be a thing. But if you actually go over here, you see they're really going for like helmet off. I think that's like the distinction between Last Jedi, Force Awakens. You didn't see him with the helmet off in the first place, and of course the scars here. Oh, we have a little bit of a visitor here.
Oh my gosh, hi!
So this is R2-D2. I think he went sentient and broke out of his box. Okay, so finally cracked the case. All we had to do was look at the box. Who thought? So this is a First Order Judicial, and yeah, definitely looks like a Law and Order type of stormtrooper here. Kind of got his own little gavel. That yeah, definitely I think inspired a little bit by how fun the Traitor stormtrooper was. I'm gonna keep bringing that up. So I know what you're thinking. Whenever you go to bed, you're always thinking to yourself, what if the Porgs will protect me at night? Well, now you have Porg pajamas, so that's fun. You can see here, it's a ladies' PJ set in this case, but look at that.
It literally says my name on it.
Look at those Porgs. Now, if you're still wondering, what is a Porg? What does a Porg really look like? Look no further. We got some Porgs on display here. And I think they look pretty brilliant. This Porg mug, for example, probably the best Star Wars mug in the city. So obviously we have new character Rose here. She's Resistance tech, and she's obviously going to be very interesting, how she's going to be relating with Finn. And General Hux is back, and we still haven't seen him in any trailers or any real marketing here. I'm very interested in seeing how he is going to factor into the First Order's plans in this movie. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to have to see how he interacts with Captain Phasma, Snoke, and Kylo, the three big bads. Have you been waiting in line for a long time?
Since like 7:30.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, you're like the front, so that worked out.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well.
Okay, so here's what I'm curious about, right? Because like the last movie, the cliffhanger. Last Jedi is supposed to have all these answers, but do you have any like particular theories when it comes to the character of Rey? Like,
I totally think Rey's a Skywalker. I'm like one of the suckers that totally buys into that. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the family tree look like to you?
I mean, I like to think that she's the daughter. Like either I don't know whether she's related to Leia or whether she would be Luke's kid. I could go either way.
But it's the Skywalker.
But I think she's a Skywalker. Yeah,
Okay.
I totally buy into that.
So who's Supreme Leader Snoke? Where are you at with him? Is he a mystery, or do you have a theory on that?
Rey's dad.
Okay. So,
Right, yeah. Is he gonna cut off her hand too?
No, I don't think not. But I don't know if I really believe it, but I like the theory that he is the original guy that fought Death. You know, who was killed by
Darth Plagueis.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, Plagueis. I like the theory that he used Plagueis come back from the dead, or you know, whatever.
Maybe he was never dead to begin with.
Exactly. I've seen some different things, but I like that theory a lot.
Come on in, friends. Come on in. The Porgs have been ransacked, split apart. Alright, so I've got the Star Wars app here, and we've got some cool AR stuff we can do in the store. So I'm going to try to set that up now. Yeah, large download, let's do it. So are you going to get the Porg pajamas?
I want the pork pajamas more than I've ever wanted anything in my
Wow.
life.
Even more than the Porg mug and the Porg
Well, I want all
stuff.
of it.
That's all the one thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm using the Star Wars app in the Disney Store, and it's going to... There's a cool feature, it's called Find the Force, and it's basically Pokemon Go, but, you know, it's got like AR and cool stuff you can do in the store. It's kind of like a fun thing you can do in live action, just through your phone. So you just have to collect these data chips, and you can do that in a bunch of different ways. It's pretty cool, but let's get started with it. So, alright, so I'm going to come up to the standee here. So here's Kylo Ren, and pretty awesome. So I unlocked a data chip, and all I had to do was get up in Chewbacca's grill. So the basic function is that, like, you see these standees, they basically come to life when you put your phone up to them, and it's as simple as that.
Pajamas. I'm so excited.
Alright, so here is Poe Dameron. Let's see. Oh, I have to look below. And there's BB9E in all of his glory. Alright, so we have a new character here. We kind of missed it. So this is Paige. It looks like she's an ally of Rose. They're wearing the same kind of technician outfit. Although it says here she's a resistance gunner, so definitely different. Pretty cool. She has a cool looking helmet here. Cool toy. Alright, so here's Rey. Let's see what's gonna pop up for Rey here. Oh, gotta look below. Oh man, there's a new droid, 2BB2. So we didn't see, there isn't a Sphero toy for 2BB2, but he's not being left out completely. He's still here. So one of the first things I noticed when we were going through all these, lots of Yoda. I don't think that means he's gonna be in the movie, chill. But it is interesting that we're seeing a lot of him in the store. I wonder if he's gonna be mentioned or brought up somehow. Supreme Leader Snoke's cousin, maybe? Who knows? Pretty awesome.